Hi everyone and welcome to my first mod showcase for Cyberpunk 2077. Now I've subtitled this one Quality of Life, just because I've got a few mods here that add things to the game that I feel the developers may have left out. They're things that you would typically expect to see in a game like this as well, so it might just improve your gameplay experience. Like this first mod, the user-friendly hairstyle changer. Now this is something you would typically expect to be able to do in an RPG, change your hairstyle by visiting, a barber shop, a salon or something within the game. But it's just not there within Cyberpunk. Possibly because it's a first person game and you don't often see your character. But there is an extensive photo mode that they added to the game, so you would expect them to, to allow you to modify your third person character to some degree. So using the mod is really easy. All you need to do first is back up your save files. So this is the location of your saved games. It should be the same whether you're using GOG or Steam. And I've gone ahead and made a backups folder here and placed all of the saves inside. Just a simple copy and paste. Now also if you click date modified here, you can see what your most recent save is. And mine is quick save 2. If we go in here, we can see the sav.dat file. And that is your saved data. And that is the file we're going to have to navigate to in the exe. But before we do that, we need to work out what hairstyle we have on our character. So if we go into game, open up the inventory, and you can see a hairstyle here. So now what you need to do is go to the reference pictures on the mod page and work out which hairstyle that you have. And here you can quite clearly see I have male hairstyle 3. So all we need to do now is tab out to the exe, double click the exe to open it obviously, and it brings up this dialog window. So from the first drop down we need to select the current hairstyle, which we said was male 3, and then we need to locate the saved file, which in this case is going to be when it does finally open. There we go, it's going to be quick save 2, save.dat, and then the new hairstyle we're going to pick is male style 15. And simply from this, now hit overwrite save for the new hairstyle. This will pop up a warning box, which just brings up the usual warning of the fact that we're manipulating our save file. It could corrupt things, but luckily we've already backed things up, so we should be pretty safe. So click yes, I know what I'm doing. Click OK to the new dialog for done. And that's pretty much it. So all we need to do now is navigate our way to the load games and load up quick save 2, which is the file we just manipulated. And once you load it back up, go back into your inventory and you'll see your new hairstyle has been applied. Now you can use any hairstyle you want in the game, doesn't matter if it's male or female. Just go ahead and select from the drop down and it should be applied to your character with no issues, apart from a slight clipping when mixing, I believe it's the female onto a male character. But yeah, that is pretty much how to change your hairstyle in the game, and it's pretty damn easy, and a nice addition to Cyberpunk. So the next quality of life mod that we're going to take a look at is called E to Interact. However, this mod actually does a lot more than changing the normal interact key from F to E. It also adds several other features. It provides you with a single key now for dodging rather than using the double tap for WASD. It also adds a new pace for walking. You can press the V key to walk slowly, or press V in your directional keys to walk a little bit in between that vanilla walk speed and the V setting. It also adds this to driving and several of the keys in the form of YGHJ for just straight up walking slowly or driving slowly. Before you use the mod, you will need to set your key bindings back to their default, otherwise you'll mess things up basically. So once you've edited your in-game keybinds, all you need to do is download the mod, unpack it, and basically copy the two files, input contexts and input user mappings, over into your R6 config file, which is located where your game's installed. For me, I'm using GOG Galaxy, so as you can see my path is program files, GOG Galaxy game, Cyberpunk R6 config, and I've got all of the XML files here. So literally drag them across, copy and paste them across. I'm not going to do it now because I've already done it and I don't want to have to redo everything, but it's very, very simple. Right click, copy, however you want to do it, just get these files across into here and click replace when the dialog window pops up. And once you've done that, you are good to go. So since we now know where our XML files are kept, we can go ahead and take a look at the third quality of life mod that I want to take a look at in this video. And it's basically a little simple change to your input context XML file that will make crafting and disassembling of weapons, etc. a lot quicker. You won't have to hold the key down anymore, it will just simply do it on a key press. Which, while is a quality of life improvement, may be a little bit risky, since apparently overcrafting and disassembling and stuff can actually destroy your save game. So use this with caution. If you're just quite happily just disassembling stuff to save space here and there in your inventory, then by all means this may be a quality of life adjustment for you. So all you need to do is open input context. I'm going to right click here and open this with Notepad++ because it's just a much better program than your standard Notepad. And once we're inside, we need to locate the disassemble underscore item and craft underscore item, sorry. And you need to make sure that when you've located these, they are next to timeout, because there are several different entries for disassemble and craft that don't have timeout next to them because they're other settings within the game. So for this, you need to do what I've done here and change timeout to .01 for both. And simply, once you've done that, hit Control S or save it at the top here with the save icon, which will be highlighted once you've made a change. And that is simply it. Pretty damn simple, isn't it? What you can do when you just go ahead and edit a couple of files here and there. Thought I might as well show you this in game as well, just to doubly confirm and show you how much crap I keep in my backpack. So let's take a look here. This one looks alright to disassemble, so press a Z and it disassembles it. So there's no need to hold it down like it suggests at the bottom there. You just simply need to press it and it disassembles. Pretty straightforward indeed. So that about wraps things up for this first Cyberpunk 2077 mod showcase. I do have more of these videos in the works. I'm currently editing another one right now as we speak. Well, sort of, because I'm obviously doing this. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please do drop it a like. And I'll see you in the next one.